Hello, good morning. Today I'll be presenting my final project for Communication 1307. Today I'll be talking about Paydirt PD. Okay, so let's start by introducing PD. Paydirt PD is the current mascot of the University of El Paso. He started being first a burro, like the animal. He was first named Clyde and then Henry. That changed it when the president, Dr. Joseph Ray, mentioned it that he didn't represent the minors. So he started removing that figure on 1966. After that, in 1974, there was a contest when the name Paydirt PD was chosen from over 500 entries. Then the first image was a little bit more sweet, more a sweet PD, but the people didn't like it too much, so it was changed to a more rude versions. He even smoked at a certain point, and then on fall of 1999, he ended up looking the way he looked now. Here are some pictures of her past versions. I don't know if this image, this is past versions of him, but I found that picture very interesting. Okay, so giving a little bit background about UTEP, the University of Texas El Paso is a research university. They have over 70 degree programs. Between them, there's business, engineering, nursing, and other professions. Their students take over 1 million hours of community service. They have more than 200 clubs, Greek life, and of course their Division 1 sports. One other thing important to mention is that UTEP serves an 80%, and 80% of their student body is Hispanic, so they can say that they are Hispanic serving institution. Okay, getting more deep in what's the function of a college mascot. They are symbols of school's pride and spirit. They also make appearances at pep rallies, community events, and promotional activities, not just in football games as we usually think. Their presence is designed to lift and motivate both students and the alumni, creating a unified sense of identity and belonging. Here we can see a picture of him all the way in the back with the cheerleading team. Okay, well, of course, while his main audience is of course the alumni of UTEP, I do believe that he also targets all the El Paso community. Okay, so I qualified while I was doing my research any bias of PD, but I believe that he may have a little bias towards the Mexican American community, but I believe that that's not necessarily bad, considering that that UTEP is a Hispanic serving institution. The only thing I think that it may be a problem is that why, of course, most of the students are maybe Hispanic. Of course, there's international students that may not feel identified with PD. Right here, there's some pictures of PD with the United States flag, and then here with some representing the Mexican community. Okay, so college mascots represent a school public image or identity and the qualities expected of their intercollegiate teams, and then they also impact institutional identity, campus programming, and federal regulations. Okay, incorporating a mascot in social media can help you to enlarge a platform where sports organizations can effectively distribute promotional messages to consumers. They also help bridge the communication gap between fans, athletes, and professional organizations. And they, of course, they help to improve the promotional strategies. Okay, mascots helps to create meaning at events by using cultural symbols that evoke your memories. This promotes trust in the event and strengthen brand connection. Sorry. The audience engage with the mascot by purchasing mascot team merchandise or participating in social media activities, reinforcing the sense of belonging. They could also serve as a bridge between culture, events, and marketing. Okay, now I will explain how Peter Petty could relate to the communication theories. I believe that he aligns with two of the theories we study in the book. The first one is agenda setting theory. This theory basically states that communication usually focus on the things that are happening recently, the particular events or issues, the major topics of discussions for individuals and society. Like how all the communication companies always wanna be the first of offering the history, the interview, all that. Okay, I believe that he aligns with that because he's always up to date. He's always attending important community events, and he gets personalized depending on the season. He follows social media trends, and then he also, as I mentioned, he gets personalized depending on the season of the year. For example, we can find him with costumes on October. We can find him as Santa on December. Here's him on Halloween, on New Year, on Thanksgiving, and the last one he's on Christmas. Okay, I believe that he also aligns with the uses and gratification theory because he used the media to satisfy various emotional desires or intellectual needs. For example, Paydirt aligns with this because he is used to entertain and promote, and he gratifies us back with a sense of belonging, connection, and both individual and collective identity. Okay, so in conclusion, Paydirt had passed to a couple of name and appearance changes over the years until he looks the way he looks now. Of course, his main audience is YouTube alumni, but he also targets all the Paso community. College mascots are a great way of marketing because of their friendly approach. They can transfer trust and emotional values to sponsors. They align with the agenda setting theory because they are always up to date. They are active in social media. They are present in community events. They interact with public figures. They follow trends, among other things. And they also align with the uses and gratification theory because they offer entertainment, connection, and a sense of belonging. That will be all. I hope you have understood everything and you have enjoyed this presentation.